much like NC State did last year. We'll find out. We're underway as North Carolina wins the opening tip. Cadeau to Davis. They'll swing it. R.J. Davis, 41% beyond the three-point line. Powell's going to lift that one and swish it in. Drake Powell gets him started. And for Notre Dame, a pretty average team statistically, if not below. And a quick strike on the other end for Ven-Allen Lubin. Aleko will bounce it out. Konstantinovsky's 6'10" grab from Ukraine gives it up. Davis hits it.
And Tay Davis can have an advantage throughout this game.
He's the ACC Player of the Week, the final week of the season. Little leaner here, but short. 8-3 lead here for North Carolina. The opening moments of their first game of the tournament. Withers got a good look. Absolutely nails it. Carolina opening up 11-3 early. Burton couldn't find a seam. Cadeau runs into the pick. Konstantinovsky in close for two.
Against Cal. Not much of a guy that you feature on offense, but nice bucket on that end as Withers knocks down his second consecutive three.
Tried to interrupt Cadeau, but he got free of it. Davis will swing. Guess who's open again? Withers. And hits another one.
I'm not sure why he hesitated, why he waited. However, it still hit the bottom of the net. Jae'Lyn Withers, OB, you said it. He's back home where it all began. And he is showing off in front of all of his fans to maintain possession.
Davis zips the pass, and Condensed the open man to drill it.
Derek Condensed, who's been getting more minutes as of late. This is where North Carolina is dangerous. Off of missed shots, you get him out in transition. Great job by Sunder coming in there, denying Ian Jackson's in yesterday's win over Pittsburgh.
Jackson for Washington. Boy, the big guys are making them.
Yeah, Washington can shoot the basketball, and that's one of the things that Hubert Davis has been stressing to him.
Markus Burton, one of the best players in the conference. On the move again. Boy, uses his body so well.
Now a 7-0 run for the Fighting Irish to try to get back in this one, answered by the first bucket. He is actually neck and neck with DeJuan Harris of Kansas right now. Both guys will play their 171st game today. I believe tomorrow for Harris in the Big 12 again.
Who has hit a three in this one. Powell on the attack and drops it in.
Smart play by Drake Powell, recognizing the defender, closing out on him. They have Cadeau has had issues with turnovers, and he's a dynamic passer as he's looking away to find Jae'Lyn Withers for his fourth three-point field goal.
3 bids come Selection Sunday if they don't make it. Duke, Clemson, and Louisville. Here's another one way downtown by Jae'Lyn Withers. They can't stop him.
Well, there's no place like home. Dorothy taught us that in the Wiz. I know it was the Wizards loss, but I go.
Withers, if it's a three, he says no matter. Davis on the drive. And the stuff.
But remember we talked about allows different guys to attack, drive, and kick. Jae'Lyn Withers turns down the three as they continue to move the basketball and get the easy dunk off of R.J. Davis.
Ven-Allen Lubin powers his way in for a bucket.
And Lubin is just a mismatch.
Davis. They swing for Burton. Back for Mohammed, wants that baseline. And the long one, yes, on target. Mohammed reversing field, blocked away. And what a half Withers is having. Block. Trimble left it in the corner. Davis. He'll launch it. Second effort here on the offensive glass. So 2 minutes before the break, the defense has just been tremendous for Carolina.
That's 3 blocks.
The feed for Jackson. Great job getting to the other end by Condensed. Gets it back. Condensed into traffic. Aleko got it. Good shooter. Burton got free, working on Trimble. All the way down to the baseline. Aleko straight on. Yes! And that's how the first half ends. So a little bit of a lift there for the Irish.
And maybe trying to do it against too many defenders in comparison to moving the basketball.
Davis will drive and score to get Notre Dame going.
Put a lot of pressure on them defensively. All the pressure was on the offensive end and trying to find a way to stop the Tar Heels. But when you switch, that's an opportunity Ven-Allen Lubin have to take advantage of. Gets the rebound.
Carolina, by the way, they put up their 8th consecutive first half of scoring at least 42 points. On the run out Powell to lay it in, and that's a North Carolina fast break.
And the Tar Heels just taking advantage of the switching. If you're going to put a smaller player on Ven-Allen Lubin, he's going to pick you apart. But one thing I do love about what North Carolina is doing right now, especially in the offensive end, they're not falling in love with the three. Even though they had so much success in the first half, they're not just looking for threes.
Up top, Serta. On the spin, Roper. That's a pretty play for the basket.
Nice drive against a smaller defender.
Alako, the graduate, with the foul for Notre Dame. Jae'Lyn on the drive and kick. They've done this so well all day. And another one for Withers to drain it.
From the standpoint of travel, I wanted to see, I mean, if they're healthy, you get a chance to see. Stanford went back home after their Saturday game against Rowe.
The Jerry West Award. He's won a slew of honors.
First team All-American a season ago. And with that first team All-American and knocking down another three, also the all-time three-point. So many different guys, but by being ACC Player of the Year and the first team All-American, his number 4 will absolutely hang in the rafters.
Condensed gets a good look, knocks that one down.
But that's
another rebound.
And that's the problem when you play zone, is finding those boxing out rebounding responsibilities. And it goes right back inside to Lubin, who takes advantage of Sunder, the freshman.
Lubin 15 and 7. Came in 8 points, 5 rebounds a game, so a very strong day. Burton with the blow-by, lays it in.
I was wondering where this production has been from his front court all season long.
Passed it so well today, and they continue to do that as Powell finishes. Withers picking up Burton and denies him at the 10. Right back up. That'll roll home as Mohammed gets the basket.
It's been a struggle.
Davis, good look for the triple.
Speaking of struggle, how do you play drop coverage on R.J. Davis and give him that much space?
41% this year. Overall, 33% from 3. They get it inside to the big.
At this point, North Carolina is really working more so on their offensive sets and the stuff that they're going to need to run later in the tournament. Nice drop dime once again by Elliot Cadeau.
And they have really been drilling teams in the first half. Slithering inside, Jackson with a bucket.
And nice find from Ven-Allen Lubin, who's...
Alan, Tom, thank you very much, guys. Great to have you there at the best time of the year. Jackson with some iron and a friendly bounce.
Wait, I need them to get Dowling back on the line.
About 3.5 to go. Roper will lift from the corner and knock it down. Back in December.
Yeah, Roper played a significant role for the Fighting Irish last year in Micah Shrewsbury's first year.
Carolina's been sitting pretty since about 3 minutes into the game. Condensed on the drive, had to adjust and got it to go. Hawkins in the game. Brown up to screen. Hawkins will drive it, and Imes racing in to block it with 1:11 to go.
They really are, but you know, when you look at this Tar Heel team, especially if they shoot the basketball they were able to today, they've got a chance to beat anyone. Because Wake beat them earlier this year is the reason why Wake was able to get the double bye in comparison to having to play here on Wednesday night. So I'm sure the Tar Heels looking for a little retribution against it.
76-56, they win this one going away today in the second day of the ACC tournament. And about to take on Wake Forest.